When I started preschool, my preschool teacher sent me home with a book, and the book was called Goodnight Moon. And the instructions that my teacher gave me was to take the book to my parents and ask them to read it to me when I went to bed. I got so excited, and I got my pajamas on and brought the book to my dad and sat on his lap, and I asked him, "Would you please read this book?" And my dad said, "I can't read this book." And he said the one thing that he wanted me to do was be able to read and graduate from college. And that was a promise that he asked me to make him. And I did. And literacy has affected every aspect of my life since then in being able to read.
Literacy means a great deal to me as far as this country is concerned, and as far as citizens, every age and every community, because to me it sincerely is the foundation of our country. It is an avenue for fulfillment for people as they learn, as they grow older, to bring some satisfaction, some enrichment, some involvement to their lives. It really is a basic of America, and so often I feel that it's shunted aside, that people do kind of realize, oh yeah, well maybe there's people that can't read or write or function to a higher level, but that's somebody else down the street. It doesn't affect me. Well, it does affect you. It affects all of us, and that's what it means to me. Well, I'm involved with the literacy in Sarasota County because I've been involved in and with literacy most of my adult life. And it started back in 1983 when I was the president of the ABC television network, and a report came out from the Department of Labor called A Nation at Risk. And it outlined the problems that we were having with the education system. But it came out with startling figures on illiteracy in this country. It said that almost 1/4 of our adult population was functionally illiterate, could not read or write beyond the 4th grade level, couldn't read a label on a medicine bottle or street signs. And we decided in broadcasting, radio and television, to do a major campaign that would really be an all-out battle to upgrade the whole literate level in America.
I so appreciate from my heart, very sincere, I want to say thank you. Thank you, Literacy Council, especially to administration and to my tutor. My tutor, Anne, made a very good change in my life.
Well, I was actually drowning in debt. I mean, I couldn't figure out why I was always broke, why I could never make my ends meet with my bills. So I seen the advertisement at Janie's Gardens. It was on their desk. So I said, well, this must be an opportunity for me to at least try to figure out what I'm doing wrong, you know, and try to get a grip on this thing, because it was just outrageous. It was really out of hand. Well, when I came to the class, I met Hank and Peter, who were part of the instructors, and they just made us feel so at home. And they really sat down and let us know what we were going to be doing. They were not there to be judgmental, but they were there to help us learn how to save, how to pay our bills on time, and to get out of debt. And I found that that was what I needed at the time. I just couldn't do it on my own, so I needed a helping hand.
I've been with my student now for 2 years, and it's been quite an adventure. He is a man in his 60s, a native Floridian, and somehow he fell through the cracks in the state educational system. I had never met an illiterate person in my life. I'm a person of very privileged background. I had a great education, and it's just a real shocker to meet somebody who can't read or write. And I just know that there's so much out there for this person. They just need help to get out there and discover it. And of course, by doing that, the way they discover is to learn how to read and write.
The Literacy Council had helped me a lot in the understanding and preparing sentences that I really didn't know how to do. And they are helping me a lot in my English.
I'm on a mission to do something about the problem of literacy or illiteracy in our community and also our state and our country. I am talking about the country. But if you look at the state of Florida, you have 20% of the population in the state of Florida that have the same problem. And if you want to go down into our community, it's the same thing. We need to help.
Thank you. Thank you for opportunity to learn. And thank you for very good organization.
The Literary Council is a great organization to donate to because, first of all, it's going to help those that are in the less and lower income bracket. It will teach them how to budget their money, and it kind of makes you feel good about yourself because most of the time we don't feel good about ourselves because we can't make our ends meet. But with this, any donation that you're going to donate to the Literacy Council, it goes a long way. It's to pulling not just individuals, but it makes families. It teaches family structure. It teaches them how to pull together, and it can also make a future for them as well.
I hope, sincerely hope, that the people that are watching this video, the people that come to the luncheon, the people that really stop and think about literacy and how important it is, can make a difference. They can tutor. They can come up with ideas. And it is a situation that can't be shunted aside. But together, if we all kind of look at it and take action, we can make an enormous difference.